There is no way that I am exaggerating when I say that Justin Bieber might very well be lying on the ground right at this very moment. Selena Gomez is said to have just released the kind of news that can make a former C-star famous, according to the word on the street. And let's just say that Blanco was the one who was responsible for everything. Now, let me tell you what happened. After fans discovered what appeared to be a significant clue about her upcoming chapter, Selena recently caused the internet to go into a full-blown meltdown reaction. In addition, honey, it is causing baby fever. To put it another way, she is no longer merely discussing movies or music, not at all. This young lady is out here doing her best to be a mother. Imagine for a moment that you have been able to move on. You have established your family. This is your quiet little life that you are living, and then all of a sudden your ex-boyfriend appears with the headline that will change your life forever. That is precisely what is taking place at this very moment. For the reason that you did hear that correctly, a hint was just dropped by Selena Gomez that she is prepared to become a mother. In addition, I am not referring to some arbitrary rumor or fan theory that has been fabricated out of thin air. This is not true. She is the one who said it. People are wondering, is she already pregnant, or just letting us know it's coming in response to a post that Selena made not too long ago. She recently tied the knot with producer Blanco in a dreamy ceremony that everyone is still talking about. Thus, this is how everything got started. Imagery. As soon as the second season of Wizards, Beyond Waverly Place, was made available on Disney+, fans began flocking to that streaming service. I'm referring to the revival of the show that brought Selena to the attention of the general public back in the day. What nobody anticipated, however, was that this sequel would include a twist that was a little too close to home for this particular audience. It was revealed in the two-part finale that Selena's character, Alex Rousseau, was a mother, yes, an actual mother, to a young girl named Billy Rousseau, who was portrayed by the extremely talented Janice Leanne Brown. Having said that, the plot was already quite lovely. Now, nevertheless, the manner in which Selena responded to the broadcast of that episode, phew, that is what got people talking. She immediately posted a message on her Instagram story stating, "Alex Rousseau is a mother. We can only hope that one day it will be me." And all of you, that one line caused the entire internet to go into a state of chaos. There were comments from fans that said things like, "Wait, hopefully one day? What are you trying to say, girl? Could that be a hint? Is this a soft launch or what?" Due to the fact that you need to keep in mind that this is her very first major statement since she married Blanco. It is not only the words that are important, it is also the tone, the emotion, and the emoji with the eye. The entire post reeked of a personal tone and tone of voice. She seemed to be referring to a real person rather than a fictional character. Specifically, she was referring to herself. In addition, the timing doesn't seem to be any more suspicious. Just after her wedding, just after she began to fade away from the public eye a little bit, and then she reappears with this particular thing. Fans have picked up on the fact that she has been looking absolutely radiant in her most recent photographs and interviews. In addition, let's just say that some of them are convinced that this was her method of gradually revealing the information. Now, before anyone jumps to conclusions, it is important to note that Selena did not directly make the announcement that she is pregnant. However, she did open the door for the rumors to enter the picture. And what's even more heartwarming is the fact that she made the connection between this moment and her time spent working on set with her young co-star Janice, who plays her daughter in the show. It was not just for Selena that I was acting. It was something more profound, like a genuine emotional awakening that caused her fans and even some of her former castmates to shed tears. Now, picture this image. Having been absent from the set of the Wizards of Waverly Place for more than a decade, Selena Gomez has finally returned. Exactly the same show that catapulted her to the top of the charts all over the world in 2007. She has grown and changed over the years, and she is now returning as a woman who has literally experienced everything that life has to offer. Breakups of the heart, fame, healing, and finally, happiness followed. And to tell you the truth, the filming of this sequel wasn't just about reminiscing. She was stepping back into Alex Rousseau's shoes on screen, but off screen, she was stepping into an entirely new chapter of her real life. It was one of those moments that hits you right in the chest because it was a full circle moment, an expression that resounded with love, maturity, and peace. As you can see, Selena had just recently exchanged her vows of marriage with Benny Blanco, the man she considered to be the love of her life, not too long before the show was broadcast. Their enchanting wedding in Santa Barbara, which took place on September 27th, appeared to be something that was taken directly from a fairy tale movie. It is important to note that the girl did not show up to play. They were surrounded by only those individuals who have truly witnessed Selena through it all, according to an insider who's close to the couple. The day was said to be extremely intimate and emotional. Naturally, her family from Wizards of Waverly Place was present at the event. All of her former castmates, including Jennifer Stone, David DeLuise, and Maria Canals-Pereira, were cheering her on like proud siblings as they watched Alex Russo finally get her happy ending in real life. The moment that truly brought everyone to their knees was when Taylor Swift gave her speech and she entered the room. One of the people who were present stated that Taylor became very emotional as she was describing how she had been there for Selena through everything. The nights spent sobbing on the floor, the heartbreaks, the exes, the uncertainties, and the surreal sensation of finally witnessing her best friend walk down the aisle with someone who genuinely cherishes her were all things that she will never forget. The statement that she made was reportedly something along the lines of, "It's every best friend's dream to see her girl find someone like Benny." If I had to guess, I would say that even the staff at the wedding was crying. Having said that, let's talk about the looks, because when I tell you that Selena served bridal perfection, she actually ate 3 Ralph Lauren gowns that were custom made for her. There are 3, not 1, not 2. Each one is more breathtaking than the one before it. This elegant double-faced silk satin number with a delicate macro collar was her first dress, and it was the one that everyone saw in her wedding post. It was reminiscent of the soft, classic, and timeless energy that one would find in Selena. After that, she did a complete makeover for the ceremony by wearing a halter neck gown that featured 300 hand-shaped lace flowers that were stitched on one by one. You were able to sense the effort, the meaning, and the intention that went into each and every minute detail. And as for the reception, she arrived all set to dance, to say the least. In the end, she opted for a shorter, more playful, and airier look that was constructed out of layers of cotton, silk, and linen boils with a touch of tulle for volume. For all intents and purposes, you could picture her twirling around, beaming with happiness, living her best life. Not only that, but Benny was not left behind. Upon his arrival, he was dressed in a sophisticated Ralph Lauren purple label suit, which was accompanied by a silk satin bow tie and velvet slippers, such as if love were to wear a uniform, that would be it. Everyone agreed that the energy produced that evening was unparalleled, soft and intimate, but bursting with happiness to the brim. She was radiating with joy. Benny was unable to tear his gaze away from her. In addition, despite the fact that Justin was not present, let's just say that his followers are convinced. They could sense the absence of his presence on the internet, mainly due to the fact that Justin was, well, let's just say, not exactly in a good mood at the time that Selena was transitioning into her wife era, but later on, we will discuss that further. It is now abundantly clear that Selena Gomez is not merely making public declarations for the purpose of being shocking. Her experience of becoming a mother is genuine, honest, and brimming with bravery. She recently revealed that it is not merely a dream, but rather a sincere hope that she has been harboring for many years. In point of fact, Selena has made it clear that she is unable to carry children herself due to her medical history, which includes lupus and treatments that would put her life in danger as well as a pregnancy. As a result of this, sources claim that she has contemplated alternative routes to parenthood, such as adoption or surrogacy, and she has emphasized that she will be the one to bear the child regardless of the circumstances. Having said that, this is where we come full circle to Justin Bieber. In spite of the fact that Selena has begun a new chapter in her life, Justin has not completely disappeared from the public eye. A public prayer for his healing, clarity, and emotional peace was recently posted by his mother, who also asked for protection over his heart that was posted online. In September, Selena tied the knot, and many of her fans have speculated that Justin's recent behavior, including his responses, posts, and reactions, may indicate that he is going through a lot of emotions. To summarize, Selena has been planting a lot of seeds recently, including the possibility of becoming a mother in the future, embracing the future with Benny, and being honest about the things that she is physically unable to do, but also about the things that are still possible. While this is going on, it appears that Justin is still struggling with memories, feelings, and possibly contemplating what could have been. The journey that Selena takes is one of maturation, love, and the redefinition of dreams. And despite the fact that her journey to motherhood might not look exactly like what she had envisioned in the past, it is still hers. As for Justin, his relationship with Selena from the past continues to have repercussions in his present.